Oh my God, in the wake of that terrible preview from this morning, they have finally given us an actual season's rewards list.
Woohoo! This is what we were waiting for. I'm Noodle Pants, by the way.
Oh, and hi, I'm Oscapt. Thanks for watching our video.
Welcome back to the channel. Let's do this. What do we have? What do we have? I'm excited.
Okay, so here we got on page 1 the Desperado cowboy hat, which we saw in the data mine, and that thing looks sick. Those are like 308 rounds as a bandolier around your head. Just pray to God nobody shoots you in the head.
That hat is badass. I want that hat.
What's nice comparing this to the data mine is that we get to see when we get the rewards, not just that the rewards exist. So straight out the gate, you're going to be rocking the Desperado cowboy hat in your gunslinger outfit, right?
Yes. Awesome, awesome. I love it. I love it already.
We've also got the saloon door set. You were pretty excited about that. And we've got these retarded cacti.
Okay, people are saying they're not retarded. They are metal displays, and they're kind of like a facade to go with the whole Western facade thing. They might be cool, but they are fake.
Okay, I will reserve judgment until I actually see them deployed. Moving up, we've got reach rank 11 to unlock the standing windmill generator. Now that looks like that's going to generate some actual power.
Yeah, okay.
And a barn.
Dude, I already love it way better than season 17 rewards on the scoreboard, because immediately page 1, page 2, already we have things that are in large boxes that I can see that aren't just filler with atoms and caps. We have some of that, but mostly we have usable items that are interesting items.
It's nice that they're dropping some mix and match type stuff early on so that you can get your rewards and get them deployed. But here you see we've got the sheet metal barricade, which is going to go better with a raider camp, and we know we're going to see the raider lodge a little bit later on.
Yeah.
Compared to the barn and the windmill generator and the tractor for you farming types, it's good that they're catering to both audiences.
Settlers. However, I am seeing a lot of Fallout First things here right away. We are Fallout First, so we don't care, but come on, 4 items on page 2 for Fallout First people only? That's kind of mean for the non-Fallout First people.
Bethesda is a business. Their job is to make money. They're gonna tease people with Fallout First rewards early on in the game to try and get them to sign up.
I suppose.
Early on in the season, not early on in the game.
Page 3.
Page 3, when you reach rank 21, the Raider boxing ring. Killer be killed sign, that looks cool.
Oh, and look at that workbench. That's totally perfect for your camp.
Yep. We got wall spikes. Okay, so this page definitely skews towards the Raiders. The only farm type implement that we've got is that farm wagon.
As far as Raiders and Settlers and camps go, I'm more on the Settler side, and you're more on the Raider side.
That's funny, because I'm actually aligned with Foundation, and you're aligned with Crater.
Yeah.
But we're friends with everybody. Moving on now to page 4.
We are seeing more Blu Ridge caravan stuff now.
Yep, this is the first time we've seen some real Blu Ridge stuff. We've got the Mr. Fuzzy player icon, we've got the gun turret, the fuzzy plushie, and the guard post. And we're seeing the rusted T-51 power armor paint too.
A lot of people are split on the rusted look. A lot of people were talking smack about it in our previous video, that the rusted look is kind of cheap and cheesy and Bethesda is cutting corners. But on the other hand, some people are truly excited about it. I'm in the truly excited camp. I think the rusted look is more realistic for the wasteland.
I think if we are in the wasteland, you're not going to have pretty, shiny, glorious, brand new, beautiful things. You're going to have rusted, messed up, hobbled, cobbled together things.
Yeah, I mean,
and it's more realistic.
If you want to look pretty, play Elder Scrolls.
Be an elf.
Be an elf.
Watchtower, that thing looks like a fire hazard.
That looks like a place you can snipe from.
Yeah, but you're a little obvious.
True.
Should be the University of Texas Watchtower.
What is that? Is that a new weapon?
No, it's just paint. I don't know if we have a new weapon. If we do, we should get to it in the next few pages.
The stop sign paint, they're making a huge deal about this thing. But it's paint, it's not even a weapon. It's paint for a melee weapon that can be anything. That's like a crowbar or something, or a baseball bat.
The gas awning's pretty cool. We saw from the data mine that thing's actually enormous. Flatbed trailer, some more rusted power armor paint, and rusted paint for the minigun.
This page, what are we on, page 6?
Yeah.
This is a little less exciting.
So you're halfway through the rewards now. You get to take a break and a breather and save your tickets.
But a nice strong start. I feel like we should be like a sports announcers for this.
And now, moving on to page 6, we've got the stop sign paint and the rusted paint minigun and the rusted ultralight power armor paint, and Noodle says it's not really worth it. Oh, but then we got the gas awning, and the scout banners, and a bunch of other stuff for Fallout. Okay, we're gonna move on.
Page 7.
Okay, we saw the train car in the data mine. Not really thrilled about it. Maybe we'll be proven wrong, but you liked the beehive.
I love the beehive. I already have a beehive. I use my beehive all the time.
I use your beehive too.
Never mind. This beehive. Moving on. The train car. I'm glad they can't see me blushing. The train car we didn't like because it was stuffed with awkwardly placed furniture, clocks, and some other signs in there. And it made it look like you can't actually put anything in there.
Yeah, it was weird. It's just going to be like a standalone thing that you can't use.
But I think that was just a display version. I think in reality, it's going to be an empty train car that we can populate with our own junk.
Like the beehive.
Like the beehive. That's right.
I'm digging the snow globe case. I'm not a snow globe collector, mostly because why? But with a place to put them, and that's really nicely decorated. The Skyline Valley, and it's kind of like a model train setup.
Yeah,
I think that's really cool.
And the way they showed it in the really bad preview, it looked good.
Yeah, it did look good. You got a hanging cauldron there. Maybe we'll be able to cook some stuff with that. That'll fit really well in your spooky camp.
Yes, for the spooky camp challenge.
Otherwise, we got the Blu Ridge Civil Engineer armor paint, and that person has an unreasonably long and skinny neck. And look, that is like an OSHA hazard. Look at that plate on the front. If you just bring your head down, you're gonna like take out your teeth, your nose,
Oh my God.
Whoever designed that, like if that was real world armor, whoever designed that would be fired. Or maybe they would just go work for Boeing. More rusted paint for the handmade. And we still have not seen a weapon. This might be the weapon-free season.
No, I want a new weapon. I love new weapons. We have that destroyed wagon here, which apparently nobody cares about because it doesn't cost anything.
We're all hoping that the brewing vat actually does something besides just stand there and be enormous. We did see in the data mine that they had a picture of it with like a slew of beer bottles.
Yes, it is quite ugly though. It's large and boring.
Well, brewing vats are large and boring, but if they produce alcohol, then the more you drink, the
better it looks.
Better they start to look. Yeah, and the more interested you are in what they have to say.
Okay, moving on to page 10.
More power. Wow, it is not right that mannequin in the top right looks so sexy.
It is very sexy. It's
maybe it's
unreasonably slick.
Yeah, that's looking really good there. I like the recon armor look. I actually like the look of recon armor better than the look of Secret Service armor. But everything on this page is pretty boring if you don't care about recon armor, Hellcat power armor, or, well, looking sexy.
I care about looking sexy.
I want to see you in that outfit then.
You got it.
Here we have the repurposed Fastnacht mask display on which you can hang your backpacks. Now I'm hoping...
It's not as lame as it looks?
I don't remember the exact problem, but there was so display cases.
I remember your problem. The problem with this display case was that some of the masks didn't display fully, and some didn't display at all.
That was unique to this glowing Scorch Beast masks from that one particular Fastnacht, and they fixed it.
Okay.
The problem that I'm referring to is that all display cases come from the same pool. And I don't remember exactly what the problem was. I'm sure somebody in the comments can tell me because I'm not going to go log back in and go to my shelter and figure it out again. But you are only allowed to have a certain amount of display cases.
Oh, yeah.
So
because you wanted to display all of your masks.
I wanted to display all of my masks,
and
I ended up having to pick and choose because I also have display cases displaying Nuka Shine and some other stuff. There's a finite number of things you can display, I think was the issue. Regardless, now they're adding backpacks to it, so you're going to have to pick and choose. Unless they've raised that limit, you're going to have to pick and choose what you display and where you display it.
And looks like we get on this page, we're now on page 11, and you need to be rank, what, 79?
79.
On this page, we're unlocking the epic poster. You know, I actually put up my poster from season 17.
Did you really?
Yes, and it actually looks really good above a door.
Well, I am ranked 119 or something, and I have about 1,500 tickets. I've already purchased everything that I care about on the scoreboard, but I am grateful that Bethesda is going to allow me to choose the garbage that I get to buy just so I don't waste all my tickets when the season ends in another 4 days.
I also have a lot of unused tickets still. We will chew on this some more and do some math probably in the days and weeks to come. But so far, it looks to me like there's less fluff and filler here than in the previous season.
However, we are on page 11, and at this point, I would expect to be seeing some much larger, more valuable items, way more valuable than a backpack display, and some paint.
That's a good point. And still no weapon. Where's my weapon?
All right, we got more paint. We got the corroded concrete kit, which is kind of cool. More paint.
The Swiss cheese building kit, people are calling it in the comments.
Yep. Why is it Swiss cheese? Why can't it be Appalachian cheese?
Could be Appalachian cheese.
I think it should be Appalachian cheese.
Okay.
Okay, so we got power armor paint to turn any of your power armor into a roadside warrior. We've got some scout armor paint. We've got mystery magazine package.
I kind of like the roadside warrior look. It makes me think of Borderlands for some reason.
It does. It does. It screams Borderlands, and not that terrible movie, but the actual
Borderlands 2, the good one.
Borderlands 2, the best one.
Yeah.
And now we are on to the final page where you get the Raider Lodge.
Torn about the Lodge. I love the original Lodge. Love the Raider look. But together, a little style clash, in my opinion.
It's just a hunter's lodge with some crappy whole awnings attached to it. It's Raiders. Okay, like if somebody took over Sunny Top ski lanes or someplace like that, then sure, they would repurpose it to make it look like this, or like, you know, something that the Reavers lived in. But I think the Raiders deserve more apocalyptic prefab structures.
That's true. That bottom is too fancy. That whole foundation with the...
I do like a fancy bottom though.
You do like a fancy bottom. But I think that bottom is too pretty.
Too pretty for a Raider.
For a Raider,
yeah. If you're gonna go raiding, you don't want to be raiding a fancy bottom. Otherwise, on this page, telephone pole power connectors, super excited about that. Reinforced farm wagon, not so sure. Sicilian espresso machine.
I'm all over that.
But then the gangplank ramp stairs and the wall-mounted walkway. We saw in their preview video, the wall-mounted walkway wrapped around the watchtower, so you're looking at making external stairs around structures, and that, I think, is going to make the camp people go bazonkers.
Yes, I think we can do absolutely amazing things with it. Tomorrow, guys, tune into my premiere on how to build with offsets on terrain. We're going to do that first thing tomorrow morning.
And tomorrow morning, for those of you watching in the future, is actually August 30th. So if it's no longer tomorrow morning, then, well, go watch the video in the past.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Because YouTube gives you time traveling capabilities like that. Pillar display, very cool. This feels, other than that garbage fancy bottom, this, well, it's not totally garbage, but I think it could be better. This page is not bad for the rank 100 final rewards page, though it confirms that there is no weapon, no new weapon coming in this season. And then, of course, you've got your standard trash bonus page 2, which we don't need to talk about.
The legendary bonus page 2 that charges 75 tickets for everything.
Yeah, except for the 100 atoms, which is 250. Basically, the page that charges you more for the stuff you got for less earlier. Because, hey, congratulations for grinding to rank 150. Give us more of your stuff. All right. There you have it. This is a first pass. As Noodle said, we are absolutely going to sit down with this and run it through the magic spreadsheets. We're going to let the mole rats chew on it, and we will come back with another video of science
and math
that tells you how this season's rewards compare in value to the previous seasons that we've been tracking.
First impression, exciting, but confusing.
I would say I don't totally hate it, and that's better than I can say for the previous 2 seasons.
Alrighty, that's all we have for you now. I'll see you all tomorrow for my camp build video. I'm Noodle Pants.
And I'm Oscapt. Thank you very much for watching, and until the next video, which will probably be in a couple of minutes.
Stay safe out there, Vault Dwellers.
In the heart of West Virginia, where the shadows creep and sway, lies a land of rusted dreams, where the brave dare not stray. Appalachia, oh, it's a treacherous ride, with dangers untold and nowhere to hide.